Good evening, viewers. This is Joanne White reporting live for Blink News TV. Tonight, we delve into the latest mortgage figures for the first half of 2024, revealing a mixed bag of news for the housing market. Optimists might point to the $32.808 billion borrowed in the first 6 months of this year, a notable 15% increase from the same period last year, indicating signs of recovery. The Reserve Bank's detailed monthly mortgage data, available since 2014, supports this view. Additionally, the number of new mortgages has risen. The first half of this year saw 89,709 mortgages committed to, up 11.2% compared to last year. However, it's crucial to put these figures in context. Last year's numbers were the lowest since the data series began. And while there was an upswing towards the end of the first half of 2023, the trend this year appears to be declining. June 2024 recorded the lowest number of new mortgages for a June since the data started, a 6.2% drop from June 2023. The broader economic indicators for June suggest it was a challenging month for New Zealand's economy, reflected in the mortgage figures. Although the first half of this year shows improvement over the same period last year, the latter half of 2023 saw significant growth, with over $33.5 billion in mortgage commitments. The housing market was buoyed last year by the anticipation of a national-led government and potential policy changes favoring investors. However, forecasts for house prices this year have been scaled back due to high interest rates and a slowing economy. Looking ahead, the second half of May 2024 proved more challenging. Much depends on whether the Reserve Bank decides to cut the official cash rate from the current 5.5%. Economists predict cuts could come as soon as November, but the Reserve Bank remains cautious. Banks have already started lowering mortgage rates in anticipation of these cuts. Still, further reductions might be needed to boost housing market sentiment, which remains flat. Examining the mortgage data, rising house prices have influenced mortgage sizes. For example, the average mortgage in the first half of 2019 was just under $240,000, soaring to over $398,000 by the first half of 2022. This average is to nearly $354,000 in early 2023, but has risen again to $366,000 in 2024. First home buyers have increased their participation, holding a record 23% share of mortgage money in the first half of last year. This year, their share slightly declined to 22.4%. Meanwhile, investors, who had dropped to a 16.7% share in early 2023, have shown a modest increase to 18.5% this year. In summary, the housing market continues to struggle, with activity bouncing along the bottom. Meaningful interest rate cuts might be necessary to rejuvenate the market, but their impact could be limited if the economy remains sluggish and unemployment rises. Thank you for tuning in. Stay with Blink News TV for more updates on this developing story. Good night.